let's see here. Oh, I forgot you have force spells. Whoever's gonna get whacked. Godspeed. Oh. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, well, she got all her XP. It didn't count because she died after the fight. Oh, he's actually gonna try and kick my ass. Oh shit! Boy's got the fucking gamer rage. Best boy, you get the speed buff.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Why the fuck is he so tanky? Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Holy shit. You're playing on hard mode? No, I'm playing on normal. This guy's just tanky.
5 minutes later.
What? That's why you're best boy. Yes. I love my boy. Who? I like Orlando or whatever her name is.
She has no
office
head.
Chick. We can amend this.
What you're saying is no head.
In fact, that is what I'm saying.
I wonder what happens if I stick a fork in a computer radiator.
There you go.
I don't know, that third photo is pretty great.
Oh yeah, that's when she find. Okay, so context for this one, and I'm completely on her side here, is you basically enact an act of terrorism upon a tower.
Fun.
You and Hop. You take your Pokemon, you go into Rose Tower, and you assault the entire place, going from the very bottom floor up to the chairman's office at the top.
Okay,
And why is
forget it.
this? Chat. How long has it been since we've actually played Digimon?
Not today, that's for damn sure.
I feel like it's been a hot minute. I still got the memory problem. Ironic given the fact that because the name of the game is Hacker's Memory. Then again, we lost our memory, so maybe that's why. Ugh. So, I had a fight with YouTube the other day. Or yesterday, I should specify. Because I tried uploading last stream and also episode like 6 of the YouTube Cyber Sleuth Let's Play. And it would not upload to standard definition for like 3 hours. It's like, okay, fine, I'll delete these videos, I'll try again. And so I just did the Let's Play. And I just forgot that that was in the background. And then when I came home from work today, both the stream and the Let's Play were fully downloaded. Like, what the fuck? YouTube is an interesting beast.
To
That's
put it lightly.
I might have to get rid of the sexy sax. Because it copyrighted 10 fucking seconds. of Careless Whisper, dude. But they didn't give me a copyright strike, but they let me know vehemently that my stream has copyrighted material, even though it's just that 10 fucking seconds out of a 3-hour long stream.
Hell yeah, Batman. But I can say that you won't get striked at all.
Back in my day, you could listen to whatever music you wanted on Twitch. It was good days back then. Then Google thought of buying Twitch, and then Twitch immediately shit its fucking pants. It did not shit cutely. I want to find whoever made that statement of shits cutely, and I want to slap them. It's probably furry. They have, I don't know why, but they just constantly wear diapers and shit.
Oh, my bike despawned. God damn it.
It's like, I was talking to Vulcan earlier because I saw these videos on Puppy Play, and how they have like competitions and like conventions. And you know, these are like,
myself.
and these are like people that pretend to be dogs, and you know, they say it's not sexual, but I kind of have to be skeptical when they're basically wearing gimp suits.
Oh, it's 100% sexual.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like, these people are like, they're better at like conventions and staying out of trouble than the furries, because there's so many conventions, dude, that furries just ruin as a people.
Rainforest or Rainforest.
Yeah.
I love that internet story and video. Also,
It's
death
great.
to furries. This is my official standpoint as a member of the DoD.
You know, I'm fine with looking at furry creatures as a monster fucker myself, but you know, I'm too fucking stingy
There's
to.
a fucking line.
But like, I'm not a furry because I absolutely refuse to spend $2,000 on a fursuit and pretend I'm not human as my means of escapism. That's just not my vibe. There we go, I am not a furry. I'll tap the shit out of Renamon, but you know, she's not getting me in a suit to be kinky about it.
Guys, he's a furry. Confirmed. Officially.
I'm probably more of a scaly than anything, given how much I talk about dragons.
Do you know when to shut up for your own sake?
I just let everyone comes into my mind just come out whenever I'm streaming. You gotta remember, Vulcan, I'm a streamer. It's like dodgeball. It's a game of shame and degradation.
I feel bad for your future children when they find these VODs.
Oh, I'll never let them know.
I'll let them know. Crazy Uncle Vulcan's gonna blackmail the fuck out of you.
I mean, I don't know if it can get worse now, because my parents have like seen some of my highlights, and I'm afraid they saw my Angelomon highlight, where that's just basically me saying I have a mommy kink, and like I'm excited that I have a wild MILF in my party. That's my most viewed highlight, my most viewed video. So I'm concerned about that one. And by the way, I got over 100 views after all this time, which is very nice. My numbers are steadily going up.
And it is the podcast. Therefore, this will be a podcast.
It honestly, the podcasts are like, out of all this like streams I do, those are the ones that get a lot of views.
Well, because they have actual substance. Like, no offense to the gameplay, but like, there's stuff to talk about. There's stuff to be interested in. It catches attention.
Oh yeah, we have like good conversations.
And you know what? Give me another 2 more beers and we'll have a good one tonight.
Yeah. I know last one we were like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
like the
that
hard
was
ass and like the, I don't know what to describe me as. I guess I was a softer touch.
Yeah, I was being a bit of a hard ass.
It's good. We're
But that's just
psychologically
how I see life.
we psychologically manipulate the audience. You know,
Mm,
the actual good cop bad cop technique.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, to be honest. It was more or less just my life experience versus other people's.
Yeah, it's just a
I am
funny dynamic to
significantly more
think about.
cynical.
Yeah. You know, I've got the psychological studies. These things I can relate to. I find it funny. Oh, go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, I was just say I find it funny. I drink water like a fish, and apparently most streamers apparently forget to drink water.
I was gonna say, I don't fucking get why Jackie is such a hard ass in the scene where you meet with the fucking Maelstrom guys. It's like, oh, I gotta stand up, I gotta be cool and shit. Nah, motherfucker.
You've
Be
been
chill.
cool.
Take drugs.
You've been chill for like the rest of the game, Jackie. Like, okay, I get it. They need tension. But I feel like there's enough tension when the guy you're going to be dealing with and negotiating with just said, fuck it, I'm the new boss now.
Like, dog, act chill, because we're still gonna butcher him anyway.
Yeah. And like, I know this is probably gonna crucify me to the Cyberpunk fans. And by the way, don't ever abbreviate Cyberpunk. That's bad times.
I will 100% abbreviate it.
Really? You're gonna talk about how you love CP?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need to fuck with the fans.
Yeah. But like, I know if you don't kill the gang leader, you can have sex and save Meredith Strout. But it's so fucking satisfying pulling your gun out and just tapping that fucker in the skull.
It is, but I want the dildo.
Like, I did it too because it's technically a
intrusive
melee
thought,
weapon.
Intrusive thought.
Oh baby, we love those.
No, I can't say that on stream.
But like, the sex animation with Meredith Strout is so bad, dude.
It's
I
purely
play
for
him-
lesbian.
Yeah, like I'm playing a man. Why is she trying to scissor me? Stop it. Cause like there's so many ways that you could kill her, dude. You could take the money from the chip by decoding it. Like if you even fucking touch that chip, she's dead. You just have to just follow along with her plan. And I feel like it's not in the spirit of Cyberpunk, where everyone is always trying to fuck you over.
I need to get a fucking better gun. I am actually struggling right now. I have a shitty handgun and a shitty rifle. Early game sucks when you rush through the quests.
Yeah, I will say this because you're talking about like going blades and shit. It's
Yeah.
gonna take you a minute until you feel like God, because you gotta build up your
the Twin
defenses.
Blade. Because I have The Witcher 3, I have the Witcher sword, so it's really good, but it's just
But you know, it's just
upgrade it. And I
it's
have
the
to hit 9
problem
reflexes.
of yeah, it's the problem of you're running into melee while everyone's using guns. You gotta be a little bit tanky.
Yeah, the only issue I'm really running into right now is before I get reflexes up to 9, I have no knife skills. I guess I can get parkour. I can just get that extra vaulting and climb speed. But other than that, there ain't shit, dog.
These knives ain't shit.
Actually,
It still makes me happy that like after like Starfield, my dad tried playing like Cyberpunk, and you know he was very much just like assault rifle shotgun guy, and I was like, you know, if you want to have fun, try what I did, try melee, and he got katana and then he never looked back.
dude, melee is so fun.
It's fantastic. He was not a fan of the mantis blades though, which is understandable. Because why do you need more than one melee weapon? Unless it... Oh, knife won't count because you can throw those.
I'm gonna put this in stream VC because it's what I immediately thought of with the Mayor's Stroud thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Frog is gonna be confused as fuck when he sees this, but we're not gonna give him any context.
Yeah, no, this is also weird because for anyone that watches Matara Khan, I was telling Vulcan about her and I posted some images about her. Or of her. So this context is funny.
Wait, there's
Do you not see the giant pink Zerg mommy?
I do, but I don't expect that from. Why was I born not straight? Chat, let me rephrase that. I prefer women, but I'm not very picky on that regard.
It's like the old like pink guy song. I'm not gay. I like having sex with women. I touched a willy only once in high school. And it was by accident, I swear.
I think that's why I'm so fucked up about today, because, like, damn. Is she more of a man than me?
Yeah.
I'm oddly fine with that. That's a problem, but I'm fine with it.
I mean, you're talking to a guy that for like the last week has fallen in the hole of like dark-skinned muscle mommy anime women. So I understand.
Thank God. Oh, I almost said something I could not say on Twitch. I'll put it in the chat as well.
Oh, like what was that one chick? I don't know if it's from a hentai or not, but like that Ghislaine chick, just the ripped muscle mommy with like the cat ears.
See, that's my saving grace right there. Is it a saving grace though? I've yet to find out.
I'd say it's a double-edged sword. It kept you out of danger.
It really did. But it also is putting me in a different kind of danger that is basically my own. I might as well talk about it on stream because I'm not gonna shut up about it tonight because I'm losing my fucking mind. But I had a date today for the first time in quite a while, and because like Hawk knows, I've been like trying to date recently, and there's been a few others, but like they never went well, or I was like complaining over other things with those people. But today it went really well, and I'm losing my mind over it because there's just some small issues involved that are purely cosmetic issues. I'm not even kidding. Like, literal things you can fix, and I'm just losing my mind over it, so I won't shut up about it. I'm catching feelings for someone who I'm not 100% sure I fully like yet. It's
He had a date, guys. He's graduating. He's not one of us anymore. You're not gonna see him in the streams anymore. He's gonna go hang out with his girlfriend.
don't say that again. No, don't.
No,
Don't-
she's
don't.
not my girlfriend.
No, genuinely fuck off. Don't put those things in my head because it will 100%. I'm a very easy to manipulate person. For fuck's sake, I'm army. I'll admit it.
Well,
But, like,
look
damn.
at it this way with the streams, Vulcan. If she ever thinks like you're bad, just like, oh yeah, well check out this guy I go on stream with. This guy's name is Hawk. Look how fucking unhinged he is. I'm not so bad. See, this is what I do. Like, I break down the walls by being so upfront and extreme about it that no matter what you do, it's not bad. Oh, you know, Hawk here, he's posting like female Tyranids and not safe for work. You know, me liking feet, that's not so bad.
Well. Like the thing is, like I can't get over it. Like I don't know what to think here though, Hawk. Because like I love her fucking personality. Like, it's literally, she's just a tiny, teeny weeny bit heavier than what I'd like. Even with the expressed desire to not be that big.
Well, that's just more to hold, man.
It is, but like, uh, and it really annoys the shit out of me that I'm this upset about it when they've expressed wanting to not be that.
There you go.
So it's literally a win, but
Yeah.
my mind is telling me no.
My mind's telling me no, but my body,
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
my
die. I'm gonna
body's
die.
telling me yes. That's the only lyrics I know of that song. It's solely for memes, or from memes.
Dude, it's like whack because like my only other date that I've had recently only lasted maybe an hour max. This one has been going on since like 6:30. 6:30 until like maybe just before 9 o'clock.
Damn. It's pretty good. Granted, one of my exes I stepped till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. But like, I mean, shit, if we hang out more this weekend, fuck it, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Like, the fuck do I have better to do, though? Like, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Wait to die.
Be depressed, continue to drink.
Play more Bethesda games.
I can't say, though, on the addiction front, I did kick all the other drugs out. It's just alcohol is just kind of embedded in my blood.
I mean, it actually is, because you do have a family. You have alcoholics in the family.
Yeah, and I did talk to my doctor, and I am actually dependent on it. They ran blood work, and I do need alcohol to survive right now.
Ooh.
Which is really unfortunate. I have to actually wean it out of my system.
It's like that episode of Drake and Josh where like Josh ate nothing but sweets. I know he's supposed to be like the pretty cool brother, but if he stopped eating sweets or had sugar, he broke out in hives.
That's actually what happened to me when I first like started kicking sugar out. Like I'd break out in really bad acne. Like I still do have pretty bad acne, not gonna lie, but it's better than what it was. Like when I actually kicked out like eating sugar 24/7 when I was with my ex, I looked pretty good for a while.
God, is there actual science backing this Nickelodeon show from the? Was it early or mid 2000s? Drake and Josh. Are you old enough to remember Drake and Josh?
Yeah, no, I watched the fuck out of it. It had I only really remember because it had that one guy from iCarly. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I remember him specifically.
There's Miranda
I loved his character.
Cosgrove. There was Drake Bell, Josh Peck. Or was it Peck or Beck?
Heck.
Funny enough, Peck actually had a longer career than Drake Bell in terms of acting.
I saw that. Like Drake wants to be relevant, but at the same time, he really fucking hates acting. Last I saw.
I don't blame him. I think he tried I think he's really popular in Mexico. He's like a musician down there.
Yeah. So I just stealthed the entire ending of the Maelstrom thing. Nice.
Nice.
Blades are really cool, evidently, and it's not like stealth ever gets better in this game. So,
Stealth is awful, dude.
like the Sandy is what I need. Like I need to get reflexes high so I can get the Sandy. Who, fucking net runners? I hate them. It's like, oh, you barely got spotted. Time to fucking hack your shit.
Yep. What's that? 4 fucking pixels of your body I see. Prepare to be hacked.
What
think
difficulty am I playing on? I should not be getting hurt this easily.
The best
hard.
Netrunner build moment I ever saw was they were like driving down the freeway and they hit the back of a car and they the person playing landed on top of the car. And so they just crouched and then they hacked the car that they were on top of. And they were just surfing down the freeway.
Damn.
And then there's, of course, you know, the wonderful ability to make all your enemies kill themselves. Or their friends.
See, I want to get into net running, but at the same time, I really don't want to do it. It's just not fun for me.
Yeah, I mixed in a little bit of stealth with my Netrunner.
See, and I can get that, but that's like the equivalent of a fucking stealth archer. Let's be completely honest here.
Yeah. Fuck stealth archers, dude. I'm with Dag Arthur. That is the most lazy fucking playstyle.
Oh, I fucking hate Royce's actual boss fight. Come on. You can shoot through walls.
Did you not pop a cap in his ass?
No, I did the... I want the dildo.
Are you actually gonna use it?
Yes!
You gonna wang jangle?
I might not use it forever, but I want to put it on my wall.
Boy, that'd be an interesting conversation you're gonna have with the kids you have with Pan Am. See this, and this is the weapon I used when I met your mother, kids. Where'd you get it? I don't know, some corpo bitch.
Ah, dog, I'm playing a female. It's Judy this time. Dude, Judy with the Nomad ending is actually really wholesome. It's like, you get Pan Am as a friend, and Judy as a... I'm not gonna say...
I know, it's just... The dynamic, granted, I don't pay that much attention to Judy because she is very much the opposite of what I go for. But it's just a weird dynamic of your relationship, like, hey, your girlfriend died. That sucks. Wanna fuck?
I mean, if the story wasn't as rushed as it is, I can see that being like an actual thing that happens. Like,
yeah, like...
trauma bonding is a real thing. Like, in the military, it's really prevalent.
Yeah, but it's just weird, like, so, like, you know Jaheira from Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
You wanna know her love life? From the other two games? No. So, in the first game, she was married to another half-elf named Khalid. And so, in the start of the second game, Baldur's Gate 2, this is when they start, like, BioWare started doing, like, romance options. And so the game starts with like your canon party, you know, like Jaheira, Khalid, Minsk, Mon. You're all being tortured. And Khalid gets tortured to death. And I think they did that because everyone was thirsting after Jaheira. So you have the option to make her the romance option of your choice in Baldur's Gate 2. So that's why I don't think they made her romance option in 3, because then that'd be incredibly awkward. That's some Black Widow status.
Yeah, or upside down pineapple status.
And, you know, it's like, it's still kind of weird for me, but at least she has like that luscious European accent, dude.
Man, that's the...
I'd still smash her in Baldur's Gate 3 though. Gilf status achieved.
Man, do you wanna know what fucking... Back to my wonderful love life, because that's all I ever talk about, because I have such an interesting life where something happens every day. No, it doesn't. I'm very lonely and boring. Dude, this woman was very surprised that I don't have a southern accent. Literally just the fact that I'm from out of state is enough for people. Like, damn. I'm sorry it's that bad in this godforsaken Commonwealth. It's not even a state, it's a Commonwealth. We have more autonomy than the federal government thinks, and I love it. It's like, oh, we can actually succeed from the Union.
Hey, do you know way to the courthouse? Yeah, it's back the way you came. Cock shotgun.
It's funny because I currently have the Carnage equipped. Dude, I don't know what my main weapon's gonna be. So I have pistols and I have blades. I'm probably gonna run a revolver because bet your sweet ass I am. Blades could either be a knife or a sword. It might be a knife, just for that little bit of stealth because revolvers can't take suppressors anymore. Do I just have a shotgun for when shit goes fucking south? Am I going full redneck build? Oh my god, I'm going redneck build. Throwing knives, revolvers, and shotguns. Is it a tech shotgun
brother.
though? That's the trade-off. Am I gonna use a Satara?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going redneck build, you expect them to use tech shotguns.
It'd be pretty badass.
The techno redneck. It's like the techno Viking, except American.
Wait, Hawk, that's basically me when I built a fucking railgun in my attic. Which I had to destroy. The cops actually learned about it.
I mean, if you went like tech weapons and then you went like the blunt weapons, you could straight up do techno Viking build.
I could, but honest to God. Well, because here's the thing. What is my arm modification going to be? Am I going to go the Panzer? Am I going to go Gorilla Arms? Am I going to go Mantis Blades? Like, because Mantis Blades kind of make blades, completely irrelevant at that point. So, like, I was thinking maybe Gorilla Arms? Just maybe. But the projectile launch system would be nice. But at the same time, strength increase, so, like...
If you want to
really
the blunt weapons, you don't really need the gorilla arms at that point.
Well,
because that is your melee.
Well, let's talk about my stats for a little bit. I got 9 cool right now, because stealth. I have 8 reflexes, soon to be 9 reflexes, because blades and other things like assault rifles are nice. Tech will go up purely because I'm going to chrome the fuck out.
I mean, why would you not get cyberware upgrades?
See, I'm thinking of focusing on pretty much everything but everything but intelligence. Because I'm not going to use RAM. Ever. So, like...
Oh, dude. Techno Viking lore gameplay. Get the Cyber Psychosis perk, and that's your Berserker Rage.
Ooh, is that in body or tech?
I think it's tech. It's like the top one. And then you just get a shit ton of drugs. Because I've seen people play the Cyberpunk tabletop game, and one guy his brain was so cooked on drugs that he thought all his other party members were like Norse gods.
See, the highest one is Edge Runner, which is literally, you're bordering on fucking Cyber Psycho.
Yeah, that's your Techno Viking Rage.
Body has pain to gain. That's about it, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't like blunt. Well, I say that now, but if I play them, I probably enjoy them a lot.
You realize there's just baseball bats, there's hammers.
Ooh, I could go sniper. Because if I'm going cool, I already have sniper shit. Or maybe an assault rifle because of reflexes. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
What is Rebecca's gun? Isn't that basically like an assault rifle that's also just a shotgun?
It's a giant fuck all shotgun.
Nice. If I ever do another playthrough for whatever god fucking reason, I would probably go like full body, like get like the heavy weapon shit and then a melee weapon, and just don't die.
Yeah.
I love that nobody even bothered to pick up Rebecca's gun. It's just, you just go and you pick it up.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Like you're all in a fucking war zone.
Yeah. It's just funny.
It's a little sad.
It is.
Okay, is there any cyber psychos over here I can go fuck over? No, but there's a gig. Free money. Actually.
Can I point out how many like gigs there are that are like bullshit? Like, because when they give you the extra objective that gives you extra reward, obviously you're gonna do it. There's so many extras, like rewards of do it non-lethally or be a stealth character. I hate it. It's what if I don't want to stealth? Because stealth is not fun.
I mean, it can be. You just gotta...
Well, is it
Aggressive.
fun though when you
Aggressive
restart? Yeah, but you gotta restart like 30 times because you're gonna get spotted. Because there's cameras everywhere and enemy like patterns are bullshit.
Damn dog.
I'll tell you some bullshit stealth. Anyone here know Kingdoms of Amalur? That game's stealth is atrocious because it kind of has like the Skyrim thing of like they detect you a little bit and it can grow and shrink, the little sneak icon. It's always fucking instantaneous. Nice,
I have blade
Kazuki.
skills now. I have blade skills now. Thank God.
Yeah, buddy.
It feels good drinking again. It's probably not good, is it?
As long as it's cool drinking and not sad drinking. The classy drinking.
I mean, it's. I don't even know if it classifies either of those. I'm slightly happy because of how today went. And I'm also very confused as to how today went. So therefore, drink to make feelings go away and figure out if I will be hanging out with this person tomorrow.
You unlock your third
Already
eye when you
agreed to
drink.
No, I unlocked the attention span of a literal child because ADHD and alcohol is a terrible combination for getting anything done. I
Hey,
have
Chris.
learned though, I function better while listening to heavy metal while sober. Like when I need to get something done, heavy metal is better than classical music, but classical music is enough to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sciencing out my own illnesses, and I'm very happy about it.
Nice. It grosses me out that one of my roommates doesn't use soap when he showers.
Oh, what? Execute that man.
Why? I shower every day. That's not fucking hard. Why do people not do that?
Was it Kazuki that said that?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes out of your fucking day.
Like, that's actually disgusting, man. Holy shit. Actually, you mentioned this before at some point. I can't remember when. A few days ago, I think. I don't know.
It's just
Still disgusting. Kill them.
strangle them with the water pick. If there is a water pick. If not, then you rip it out of the wall and beat them with it.
I leveled up twice in 2 minutes. Damn. I guess I'm going Cyber Psycho Hawk. It's just happening.
Yay!
It happened within the first hour of gameplay. Oh, blades are so good.
It's hard to balance action RPGs because there's a point when your character or characters become powerful enough to break the game. On the other hand, enemies have too much health, it becomes spongy battle of attrition. Yeah. I'll tell you, a game that you should always play on easy, Dragon Age 2. Because, you know, even Skyrim to some degree. Because all those games do is just make it harder for the enemies to be killed. Because they just have more health. Just wail on them longer, that's not fun.
I mean, I like Skyrim in that though. I like being able to beat the shit out of someone for a bit. Like, yeah, some enemies are like actual bullet sponges and genuinely not fun to fight.
Mhm.
But I like that in games. But I also grew up playing World of Warcraft, so my opinion is always wrong.
I'll tell you another game that had like wild like action game balancing was Shadows of Mordor. Like, you know, you can't like walk up and do an orc stronghold because you're gonna get your ass beaten overwhelmed. Then you unlock the ability to like lifesteal and like absorb HP. Then once you get that ability, you can literally walk in there and just fight everybody. The scaling is wild. Stealth is the better part of Valor. Oh god, that's a Baldur's Gate quote. No, that's a Pillars of Eternity quote. It's what your character says when they stealth.
Oh shit. Damn, you know what'd be really fun? Cyberpunk 2077 in VR.
Oh god. You ever see
I
those?
would be down.
You ever see those videos of like the perfect action sequences people do in Cyberpunk? Where you know that like they'll just like full on sprint charge off a building, they'll land on somebody, and then in that split second they turn and they throw a dagger at somebody, and then they power slide to the right and they're not seen. I can't imagine what that's like in VR. That's the vomit comment right there.
Dog, I don't even know what I'm hitting right now. All I know is I'm killing shit, and that's all that matters.
I actually have the
Yeah.
Black Knife armor set, which if you wear it, it silences your footsteps. You're not tanky, but you can stealth attack most small enemies in Elden Ring. Oh, you're playing Elden Ring? Nice.
Oh, I've really wanted to get Elden Ring. I have been waiting for a sale for so long.
Well, you'll probably be better than our associate, because he bought Elden Ring and he played it for literally 20 minutes, and then he refunded it because it was hard. It's like, my guy, it's a FromSoft game. It's a Soulsborne game. You
Wait,
knew
who
what you
did
were
that?
getting into. I believe it was Gutturals?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, you knew what was happening.
You watched me bash my fucking head against a wall for 7 hours playing Armored Core.
Yeah. Well, in
God,
defense, that game is
I felt like-
badass mechs. We need more mech games, dude.
Hawk, I can't remember anything about that game. I was completely fucked up. I was high and crossfaded the entire time I played that game, and I still beat it on the hardest ending.
Yeah, you beat the hardest boss. Like the
Without
hardest
even knowing
ending.
where the fuck I was. I don't even get the satisfaction of beating the boss. I can't remember it.
Might as well wait for the Game of the Year edition, Vulcan. It'll come with DLC in the base game. Dude, I fucking...
Yeah, I've been debating that too.
I was actually thinking about this earlier. I fucking hate like re-releases like that. Because... the worst example of this is the fucking Last of Us. Do you know how many times they fucking re-released The Last of Us? And then part 2, they came out with like the super mega... like... Ultimate Game of the Year, totally not Game of the Year edition, a year later. Just like... And here's some inside baseball, okay? When they say Game of the Year, any game can be Game of the Year if they win, like, even one award from, like, the most obscure, like, award show. That even has, like, no merit. Made a claws build. The most, if not all, the builds I make are bleed. I remember bleed from Dark Souls 1. That was a fun mechanic. Didn't work on skeletons, I think, for obvious reasons.
See, I might just wait for like it's not the same, but it's still like a medieval sword type game. But it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm waiting for that one. I really want to play that game. I have the first game, but I've never played it. It just looks really cool.
Yeah.
I think I tried to play the first game, but I was once again so on some substance that I did not know what was going on.
If
I'm
there's
starting
like...
to see a trend.
My eyes are opening. The fog is clearing. If there was like a Soulsborne game, I wish I could go back and play original Dark Souls. Because I never actually beat that one. It was like... Okay, I was saying that's the only one I played, but I played a smidgen of Dark Souls 2 and hated it. And then I played a little bit of Bloodborne. Because I don't know why the fuck my dad decided he wanted to try Bloodborne. Which granted, if you've never played a Soulsborne game, that's probably the one you should pick, Bloodborne. You know, if you get the magical black box. Because that one rewards a far more aggressive playstyle because you can get your health back. if you just wail on the enemy.
Bro, I called my car and it spawned upside down. Game of the year.
Yep.
Game of the fucking year.
It's like that Moist Critical video. It's like, so is the game any good? Car pops up in the air and crushes him to death. Like, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Arcanist
Dude, I love Critical, but like he has like a cult following now. Like a genuine cult following.
Yeah. I mean, I followed him for a while, but I'm not a fan of internet drama. And don't get me wrong, he's really good at it. You know, if I need someone, like, in the span of 24 hours to give a detailed response, that's your guy.
Holy shit. AI that has mantis plates. Oh, I'm not okay with this. Oh god. They leveled up.
There's the very lanky people who are proficient with magic. Makes sense that they're lanky and skinny, trading strength for magic power. Yeah, it's like the good old elf one. I don't know why, but when I thought of it, when you said, like, tall and lanky people, my mind immediately went to Dahlia from Xenoblade. That's the one.
Damn it.
I always confuse Xenoblade and Xenogears and Xeno Chronicles. You know, the rabbit woman with the Southern Belle accent. God, I fucking love her.
Dude, Cyberpunk 2.0 is nothing like the game beforehand. I don't understand.
You know what really grinds my gears about that, Vulcan?
What?
We have in the Hawk House the hardback official Cyberpunk game guide, and most of that guide is useless.
I was gonna say, like, there's no fucking way any of that is accurate anymore.
No, it's got the old skill trees in it. No, not just the old skill trees, the original skill trees, because they changed it like 3 times.
Ow, this bitch fucking hit me and I'm gonna die.
There's also a Prince and Princess class, which are the same, just gender difference. There's support class. Yeah, that reminds me is I've streamed this game like maybe twice. It was Felseal Arbiter's Mark. And it's basically like a Final Fantasy Tactics game where you can customize your own party. And they had like a lord and a princess class. The lord was interesting because he had like special ability attacks that like lowered a specific stat, and the princess was like the turbo healer class. But you needed to find like emblems to unlock them. It's such a good game. I love any game where you can customize the party members. It is a 2024. I don't want a AAA game. Just let me customize my own party. We live in an age where that's possible to make in video games. Let it be a thing, please. Because I assure you, you could have the best you could have like Morgan levels of like backstory and character development. It will not be as good as whatever I can make. It's not me tooting my own horn, that's just how horror games work. Use miasma as armor. Oh, that's kind of cool. These classes sound cool. I like it when they break the mold, you know? They're just not like warrior, mage, rogue, that kind of shit. We need fancy classes in our RPGs. Like, oh, what was that one game? Triangle Strategy. They had a lot of cool classes in that. Like, they had like the Hawk Knight, which is just an archer that's just on a giant fucking eagle as a mount. And they had like a shaman who added like weather effects, so like ranged attacks were less effective against you. It was wild. Acrobat could just jump all over the map. A pistol-wielding monkey, you can do that. I watched a Pathfinder campaign where someone was a gunslinging monkey.
That sounds so bad.
He was a Vanara, and he was like dual-wielding pistols, and he was a part of a pirate crew. He met the worst fate imaginable, though. He got dominated person. He killed one of his party members and then himself.
say, yeah, dominated. That's a win in my book.
No, because that little fucking rattling wizard cast invisibility and then dominate person. I have a pistol wielding cleric.
My eyes are opening. I don't want them to open.
I'm gonna defeat you with the power of my god and this gun I made. That's one build I want to try in like Pillars of Eternity. Give the paladin a gun. What's that? Smite foe? There's an endangered endangered heretic right there.
That is a terrible thing. Don't give the paladin a gun. Ever. Please.
I mean, he'll only be able to shoot his, like, blunderbuss once per combat. But goddamn, is that gonna hurt? You can also shoot your
gadget clock.
Yeah.
Wait. So, like, think of it as a purely, like, scientific or, like, real-life standpoint. So, normal bullets are normal damage. Would a hollow point bullet be smite, then? Because the bullet expands and does more damage on impact.
Oh.
So, smite, instead of being a spell charge, could just be a specialty ammo charge or a hollow point ammo charge. So, you have different ammo types. You have, like... For the sake of being a Glock, you have 9mm hollow point, and then if you want like extra armor piercing but lower damage, 9mm FMJ, full metal jacket. Oh my god.
Dude, all I can think of is the paladin saying, "God bless this party, mine protects it." Loads gun. That's what he shouts when he divine smites.
Gospel of the fucking gun. Ugh.
Allow me to introduce my two gods, Smith and Wesson.
On a side note, my favorite thing about the entire 2.0 update for Cyberpunk is the fact you can actually go to a website and buy cars.
Nice.
That actually makes me happy.
Yeah, you don't have to like find them.
I'm gonna fuck around and find out with them. It's really, really nice.
Paladin Eternalis is known as the Protector, Survivalist is the Ranger. There's a Farmer class. There was a, what was it, Legends of Grimrock? I don't know if you know anything about that game, Vulcan.
No, but it sounds vaguely familiar.
It's a game that's an homage to, like, the old, like, dungeon crawler games, where, like, you was just straight up in a dungeon and you were, like, just trying to get out. Much like Shining in the Darkness and all those old RPGs. And in the second game, they literally have a farmer class. And he's not good at combat at all. But he grows food. In a game where you're always in a dungeon and the threat of starving is always a possibility. Then you have alchemists who can just make guns.
I just realized something. So, the two swords that I get for the start of 2077, you have Gwynblade, which is from if you have The Witcher 3, and then Black Unicorn, which is just, you know, the basic extra starting katana for those who... I think those who pre-ordered the game, but I can't remember. And the Black Unicorn is still the best fucking katana.
Of fucking courses, because it's a DLC item.
No. Okay, it's the best starter sword. I gotta preface because there are better katanas in the game with better modifications. I just prefer this one because the attack speed and bonuses stack better late game, and it's the extra 0.2 attack speed is what gets me. It's like, that shit fucking helps in a pinch.
You'll have to forgive me. I got super burned on Agarist War. Because I bought, like, the special sale of, like, all 3 games plus all the DLC for each of them.
Fair enough.
And they started out with weapons that were so good that you pretty much... Like, they fights probably took like 1/10 of the time. But at the same time, it's like a grid-based, like, RPG. And so, fights take way too fucking long, which is the problem. So they justify those DLC items. Have a Highlander class. There can only be one. And maybe that's a game I can play one day. Because for those that don't know, because I feel like I've talked about this game. Basically, the premise of Agris Generations of War is you start out as the protagonist, okay? And then by the end of their story, they choose one of 3 brides. And then they have a son. And then you proceed to play as the son. And you do that for like 5 generations. And all your choices will affect like the new heir's stats, class, and weapons. And looks. It's a crazy game, and I wish more games had like that multi-generational gameplay to it. There's a Zodiac, which is a magic class that uses cosmic power. Oh, kind of like the Astrologian from Final Fantasy 14 specifically is what I'm referring to. I don't know if it's in any other one, but I also don't know how that class plays. I don't play Final Fantasy 14. I like the lore.
Oh.
I think the funniest thing about Final Fantasy 14 lore is like you have the Lalafell race, which is like your like cutesy, like it's basically like the lolly class that you get in every Japanese MMO. Those little fuckers are responsible for the most heinous war crimes imaginable.
Hell yeah.
I probably told you about this one, Vulcan, because it astounds me. So there were these 2 like warring princes, and one of them decided to use their army to block off the exits of their brother's city, and then they proceed to gas bomb the entire city. But here's the problem. It was necromancer gas bombs. So when someone died from the gas, like, and they died horribly from the gas, they got back up and they proceeded to kill all their loved ones.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, and these are, imagine this as just halflings doing this. That's the most horrifying part.
God damn. That's pretty fucking metal though, to be honest.
They actually almost killed the world too another time. Because how the world works is it kind of resets. So like, I think the first time the world reset was because there's a massive fucking windstorm. And so humanity like had to flee underground. They almost flooded the world because they discovered black magic. Which is a fancy way of saying blasting mages. You know, fireballs, ice spears, and all that. But they used so much magical energy that the world started getting siphoned off. And it retaliated by flooding the entire world. And all the mortal races nearly got wiped out.
Love to see it, dog.
Still the little fucking halflings, by the way, that were doing this. Oh yeah, and they're also summoning demons with part of their black mage stuff.
They're the best war criminals. You don't expect it.
No, you do not. It's scary.
It's like a. Oh, I can't say that on Twitch.
There's Samurai Bunny known as the Masuro. Since you like Monster Coach, you might like that one.
Don't feed this man's addiction, please. It's hard enough to keep him contained.
SCP Hawk has broken containment. All other SC, please escape please escape the vicinity. I'm coming for you, Mallow. The bunny ears are real too. Oh, wasn't there? I know Queen's Blade is like its own little franchise. It had like an anime and some video games. Risty is amazing. But I think there was actually a character where she was like a bunny girl. And I think part of her hair turned into hands that like groped her, and that's basically what she wore as a top. It's wild. You know, I used to think like, oh, you know, I'm not that much of a fan of bunny girls. And then I saw the archives, and like, oh, right. Dragon Quest was one big bunny girl psyop. I've told you about about Puff Puff, right?
Yeah.
It's in every Dragon Quest game, dude. And there's always a bunny outfit that one of your female companions can wear. Hell, I think like the what was it? It's basically the clown class. In the early ones of like, sometimes they just choose not to act their turn. It's like the goof off class. And the options were, if you were male, you were a straight up clown. If you were female, you were a bunny girl. But funny enough, that class was the easiest to unlock Sage. Which is like the turbo wizard that can do both damage and healing spells. You know,
I should not be listening to Eminem right now.
Oh, dude. That actually kind of reminds me. So we have basic, like, generic, like, store radio music where I work. And I shit you not, dude. There are so many artists out there that are straight up just ripping off the beat of older songs.
Oh yeah, no, there's no fucking... As a society, we have completely stagnated culturally.
All music is now AI generated.
Terrible. Well, I mean, I don't know if what it's like overseas, but I know in the US specifically, it's fucking terrible right now. No one's creative. No one has a will to do... Like, this is something that, me and this chick were talking about, actually, is how no one has any fucking goals or, like, any drive anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this is a fucking example of it. Like, music. No one puts any fucking effort into music anymore, and it's infuriating. I want a good fucking song that doesn't sound like every other fucking song.
Like, I shit you not, dude. There was one where I could have sworn... Oh. I'm dying.
Oh, unfortunate.
But I could have... It was the beat of I'm Blue. You know, dabba-dee dabba-doo. And it's just some woman singing about how good her life is. And there's another one the other day. It was straight up just Eminem's Stan. But it's just some woman singing over it. And I'm just standing there thinking, man, Vanilla Ice got raked over the coals. Even to this day, that people said he ripped off a Queen song. He stole like some lines of a beat. These motherfuckers are just straight up like, I don't know if that's like copyright or not. Ugh. And there's another one my dad showed me. It was a Kid Rock song. Do you know Werewolf of London?
Dog, I was raised on Kid Rock. I'm from the fucking Midwest. Yeah, I know the song.
Well, I mean, it wasn't from him. It was like a Warren something. But it was like
oh, wait. Let me figure it out. I know the exact song. Werewolf of London and All Summer Long.
That might be it. And it's like, come on. It's just, oh my god, it blows my mind. You know, like, again, I'm getting, like, copyright... You know, YouTube's telling me I've got copyrighted material and that might affect my revenue that I don't have. Because I've got 10 seconds of Careless Whisper as a joke, like, soundbite. These motherfuckers are making millions. Like, these motherfuckers are making millions. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just straight up a fucking loophole, and it's really. It's like I don't know how much I told you about like when I was in high school wanting to make a band and shit, but I did learn a lot of the legal shit with music. At the time,
Mhm.
it's definitely changed since, but it's really bullshit. There's so many fucking loopholes to get whatever you want. Literally whatever you want, loophole.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
then and there, ready to go.
Remember, kids, homage is spelled with an H, and these are not homages. It's like most. Here's another like hack Kojima moment, right? It's like Solid Snake. That sounds like such a cool name. It's straight up just Snake Plissken from Escape from New York. A voice and everything. Pavo is such an underrated character in 9. Japanese name is Ravio. Yeah. Well, I mean, she is the multiplayer person, so she's very important in the game. It's just not anymore because you can't play online. Dude, I weep for the future of video games. Because think of all like the cool games we play now. In like 10 years, we probably won't be able to play them because they're all online functionality.
That is why I got into coding, because I have been able to get around that. Legally, it is very illegal what I've been doing to my games, but at the same time, I have offline logins for games that require online functionality, so I can play them offline if I, get fucking deployed.
Yeah. Like, we've talked about how, like, when we talked about emulators that one time, how game preservation is ass.
Yeah.
It is fucking diarrhea nowadays. Because those games are purely, like, there's no physical copies in the video games, at least it seems now. And
No, there hasn't been for a while.
And a lot of these games are gonna go the way of Battleborn. Fantastic game. I wish I could play it. I could go on Steam. I can download it for free. It is literally just the main menu screen. Because there are no servers for it. Because why would 2K spend servers on a dead game?
Fuck.
It makes me sad. Not going on my way to find a 24-year-old game. Yeah, and even then, like, you might not even like be able to find copies.
That is what fucking infuriated me when I was younger. So when I was younger, I unfortunately missed the cutoff for some games like Zoo Tycoon 2 and like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, which those are very old games by today's standards.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I'm getting ready to boot up Zoo Tycoon 2 because I not pirated. I bought the key off Amazon. But Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, when I was younger and I really wanted to play the game, discs were all sold out everywhere. You could not find a disc anymore, and there was no way of buying it online either at the time, because it was like right when the internet actually got good, around like 2000, I'd say 7-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so infuriated. It was so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass booting up Zoo Tycoon 2 now. The mere mentioning of the game made me want to play it.
Yeah. I remember I was watching this one VTuber, and she's probably my favorite one because, dear God, she checks so many fucking boxes for me. But, she had one stream where she just went through like her old game collection and just like cleaned it. And it was fucking awesome. Just because she was just talking about like old games from her childhood. And she is incredibly lucky that she managed to preserve all those.
Huh.
It's like, I honestly, I do think that, oh no, it was Roller Coaster Tycoon she had.
Like, what happened to Tycoon games? They were so good back in the day. Like, they were so well put together.
Yeah. I mean, I never played any of those kinds of games, but
Oh,
I
fuck,
don't. There's
I
been a lot of them
played
that have been
the
good.
fuck out of them. Like, there's a lot of detail that went in them, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my favorite thing in Zoo Tycoon 2, which I'm staring at right now because it only took half a second to boot up. It's like all the reptiles and dinosaurs and shit, dude. I loved that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marine Mania, like the fucking like sea life. I wish there were more like aquarium games out there. Cause like, your boy is a big fish nerd. I love sea life.
God, that is another like.
Oh,
There are just some genres that are just kind of dead now, aren't there? Like the tycoon
so
games.
infuriating.
There's barely
So
any RTS nowadays.
there was a really nice stint of RTS games like 5 years ago, or not even 5, like 3 years ago, but like a lot of them no longer have support, which is really unfortunate.
I mean, like, I know, like, I'm sure RTSs were a limitation of their time to some degree,
Yeah.
but at the same time, there's just a feel for it. Yeah, I could go play the shitty Final Fantasy VII remakes if I want like a turbo action RPG, but I don't want that. I want the classic JRPG feel of everyone takes their turn, because that's just the feel I like. So, you know, sometimes limitations breed creativity. Sometimes limitations create genres people want, and then when we get past that, then we don't get those games anymore.
Yeah.
Just, like another one is I know Kazuki's talking about Etrian Odyssey. It's the same style of Legend of Grimrock. It was that like first person like dungeon crawl where you like move up each space and then you turn and then you like keep going. You don't get those games anymore. I'm like, yeah, you'll get games like Etrian Odyssey and Legend of Grimrock where they kind of pay homage to those. But, you know, they're not really a genre you find anymore. It's just because it's just an old genre.
I wish some of the old genres were still around. Like, it's really upsetting when you look back and, like, most of them are gone.
Yeah, because let's look at Baldur's Gate 3, right? Everyone loves that game. But it came from the old CRPGs from the early 2000s, you know, Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment.
Like, the gameplay loop is ancient. The mechanics are genuinely ancient.
Yeah.
But just a new coat of paint and everyone wants it. Like honest to God, you could do that a lot. Like, was it Jurassic World? The second Jurassic World game that's come out recently. Jurassic World Evolution 2. That game really did well. Because it's just an upgraded reskin of an old tycoon style game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we want nowadays. It's like old games are the shit, but these new systems and graphics, it's hard to keep up with them.
Yeah. I mean, was it the thing that kicked off the eventual, like, birth of Baldur's Gate 3 was Larian Studios saying, hey, we're making a game that is the gameplay of these old Baldur's Gate games. And they made Divinity Original Sin and those blew up. And then they just applied that old method and just modernized it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like also like Square Enix, right? Is like they're fucking pissing away money like crazy because of things like Final Fantasy. But some of the most popular stuff that they've made in recent years that has like grabbed people's attention is the HD pixel games like Octopath Traveler, where it's that classic RPG, and yeah, it's pixelated, but it's basically like high definition to a point where it's its own art style now. Those games make a lot of money.
And even Just Cause, like if they didn't fuck up Just Cause 4 and release a really buggy mess, that game could have done fantastically.
Yeah.
Because everyone just loves like a nice, like vague story-driven, you know, self-aware, go blow shit up game. Like that's fun. But when you make it so buggy you can't play it, well, there goes your shit. There goes all your money.
You know what? There aren't any sandbox games anymore, are there? Which is weird because
Other than like Skyrim, yeah.
every AAA game tries to make these massive worlds, which is basically what the sandbox genre was. But there's like nothing to do in them, so it's not even like the same genre.
Like, let me go through my Steam list. I want to see if I can find one sandbox game, like one actual sandbox game.
Yeah, like, you know, the GTAs, the prototypes.
Unturned. That is it. That is actually it. Well, and Worldbox, but I'm not going to count that because that is literally a sandbox by design.
Yeah. Wait, is that the God game?
Yeah.
That's more, yeah, that's more like a God game, though. That's the
Like,
one with the giant laser crap, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, Unturned is like the only genuine sandbox game I can find. I mean, Starfield could, in theory, be sandbox because the story is actual dog water, but
But there's nothing to do in there.
oh no, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a sandbox game.
It's just...
Now that it's actually good.
Sandbox games are like... Another one is like the Saints Row games, you know? It's kind of the last one. But, it's like the stealth genre, right? It's like there are so many AAA games that have elements of stealth, but no one's made like an actual good, like thought out fucking stealth game.
Not a long time.
Honestly, Thief came out in like the early 2000s, maybe the 90s. And that's probably still one of the best stealth games, and they only had like 9 months left to make that game because they didn't realize what they were making.
I'd
That's...
argue.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd argue that Ghost Recon Wildlands is probably one of the better stealth games in recent years. And it's not the main focus of the game. The main focus is gunplay, but stealth in it is really good.
Yeah, like in Thief, for example, is like you have to be careful when you're walking on tile flooring. Because realistically, if you walk on tile flooring versus carpet, you're going to make more noise. I don't think there's been a
Unless you're
stealth
wearing
game that's like...
socks.
Yeah. But like, I don't think there's been like a stealth game that has like that much, because let's be real, most stealth games are hide in bush and crouch.
Yeah.
Tenchu is a good stealth game series, and that's from Soft. Yeah, that's the thing I hear, because I know somebody that's like a big Tenchu fan, and they fucking lament every time FromSoft decides to make another Soulsborne game and not something from one of their billion-dollar idea franchises. Like nobody probably knew what Armored Core was until they just decided to make one, and people loved it. People want another Tenchu game, and then I want a fucking Enchanted Arms game again. God damn it!
That's what you should ask.
And then they've got that cult classic of like Chinese horror game where you're like an exorcist dealing with demons. Oh no, it was a Japanese horror game. Because fans want Souls too much. It's because the media overhypes the Souls games to shit. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But holy fuck, dude. When people unironically are saying that their heart is going to explode because of the caffeine they're drinking for finals, and their only thought is, I don't want to die before Bloodborne comes out. Like, holy fuck. People need to chill.
I mean,
It's just...
I think I'm gonna call it for the night, Hawk. I'm gonna go commit war crimes while drunk.
Godspeed, soldier.
God fucking speed.
I do like doing stupid shit in Elden Ring. Like I said, they're good games. It's just, you know, it's like what I think like being a dev on the Pokemon team is like for Game Freak. Is like they need a division where like if people get burnt out on making Souls games, then they could go there, and then that team could like make like a different game. Like was it Game Freak made Little Town Hero? I actually got the soundtrack for that game right here in CD format, funny enough. But yeah, I can imagine, like, if you've been making Pokemon games for, like, what, almost 30 years now? Fuck yeah, because Pokemon came out in 1995. He's like, you, at that point, you gotta wish that you pray to God that you will make a different game. The neat strategy I mentioned earlier. Hold on, let me scroll up. Skill synergy between skills and abilities and natural honesty. There's party setup that's almost infinite and involves Shogun blasting the boss with pistols and a long chain of attacks. It kind of reminds me again going back to Agrest War, which means I should really play that game on stream because how much I bring it up. Where like every character kind of has like this weird like pattern around them on the grid, and if an ally is in one of those grid spaces, then they can combo their attacks for greater damage. Similar to Find Enough Digimon here when there's like an X-Rose combo. I'm adjusting my gamer chair. Oh yeah, and I just felt my spine roll into place. That feels good. Most RPGs don't have skill synergy anymore. It's about spamming whatever does the most damage. You know, no strategy. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like the D&D thing in like a lot of RPGs, right? Is like every person contributes to the party, but like they're not very in-depth, you know? It's like, okay, the wizard learns fire, water, wind, and earth damage spells. But, you know, it's nothing crazy like, okay, here's what you got. You got fire, wind, and earth sigils. And you pick 3 of those and make a combo, and whatever that, like, 3-string sequence is, that's the spell. But that means there's like that would probably mean there's like over 100 different combos, right? Yes. Welcome to being a crazy wizard. I mean, 100 is an exaggeration, but, you know, it's nothing crazy. You know, like, monk punches, but what if monk punch build combo? Combo make ability stronger, you know? Make it feel like a fighting game. It actually forces you to figure out what works with what. Yeah. I mean, I feel like there might be the downside of that, potentially, of you have to have certain characters with whatever. And I like the ability of, like, party freedom, especially with the crazy amount of different classes that you've talked about. But I haven't played the game. It means there's death combat, absolutely. Because it's just so fucking easy, right? It's like, if you look at Final Fantasy, the Black Mage hasn't really evolved that much over the years. They just cast elemental damage spells. I mean, there's like some degree in like the MMO sphere of like they have to stand still, which in an MMO with boss fights, it's usually not good. But you know, like I'm trying to think of some other ones. Yeah, it's just Flare, Mega Flare, Omni Slice, etc. Yeah. Well, also, let's also be real. Like modern Final Fantasy games, I don't even classify them as fucking RPGs a lot of the time. Because, you know, the entire thing is like role playing, right? And like, yeah, you'll probably get enough like, you used to get enough characters to where, like, for example, in Lost Odyssey, great fucking game. I really wish they would make another one, but fuck. It's probably one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. Where, like, the main, like, the immortal characters, and I believe there was, like, 3 or 4 of them. And they had a completely different mechanic where, like, they would need items, and they would need to learn the abilities from the mortal companions. And the mortal companions were, like, a their own like salt classes. But there are so many companions, you can make the party whatever you want. In most Final Fantasy games now, like in Final Fantasy 15, okay? You're Noctis using one of Noctis's weapons, and you can't be anything other than Noctis. Okay, well, no, that's not true since they updated the game. But that is definitely more of an action game than an RPG. And then Final Fantasy 16 is just straight up just an action game. I don't think there are any RPG elements other than pick what particle effect color you want. And I think that's why a lot of people probably didn't like Final Fantasy 16, especially the Japanese audience. Because, like, yeah, I get it. You want to innovate and do something different with each game. That's cool. That's the other side of the coin from Dragon Quest, where they have the same format, but they just improve upon it till its peak perfection. But at the same time, people still kind of want to play an RPG from the RPG series. I have many opinions on Final Fantasy. Yeah, exactly. Dragon Quest has been consistent, is that they go in like the total opposite direction. Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, which is funny because they are both Square Enix games. Almost no bad games, yeah. 6 existed, and I played 6. Yeah, they don't change too much. And with every rendition, they improve upon what came before, right? Like, as much as I love 9, the presentation and the ability to pick skills you want is very bare bones. Like, okay, I'm putting all my skill points in this tree. Okay, I put like 20 points into this. I unlock this specific ability. But then you go to 11. And you have skill trees, and you can choose which path you want. And, like, you can rush certain skills, or you can just, like, spread them out and get... So, for another example is, you could totally rush dual-wielding swords on the hero, but you won't have as many skills unlocked if you just rush it, because it costs more points. Or you can just get a bunch of other abilities and then just eventually take longer to get there. The skill trees are so nice in Dragon Quest XI. It gives a lot more creative freedom. And to some degree, that is also true with 9. Because, you know, obviously, like, choosing weapons and class abilities. But also... you have more options and avenues to branch out in other than a linear path. Yeah, but now everyone's gonna realize how powerful the Falcon Blade is, huh? I mean, like, just dual wielding in 11. It's just the Falcon Blade is like a very specific thing. But also, they may not know it, but if you're like doing skill trees and stuff, and this is why you should always have the ability to respec, is you can learn the depths of these like skill trees. You just use what looks cool to them. Yeah, we need more games where like you can change the cosmetics of your stuff and keep all the stats, because I hate it. Like, I like the idea in Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow of the armor you wear actually changes the physical look of your character, but I fucking hate it that it's tied to stats. So I look like a doofus, but I have the best stats. Like when kids use the martial artist, kids can shout "Hiya." I mean, if my playthrough is anything to go by with my with Brenna from my GQ9 playthrough, who started out as a monk or a martial artist and got the psych up abilities and then went gladiator. It was pretty badass. And you know, like, that was such a cool and powerful combo, but I only got that through like exploring the skill trees and being a bit creative with it. Like, I've been playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2. It actually takes strategy. You can dodge, cast spells, heal, and it's still an action game. Oh, yeah. It's weird, because I feel like... I'd have to look that up, but I feel like the actual, like, Dynasty Warriors people made that game. And they also made Hyrule Warriors. And you think, oh, it's just a copy, but no. If they're actually like crazy good developers because they incorporate things about each individual game and make it unique and not just another Dynasty Warriors game. Like the Zelda one, like, yeah, you run around and fight a bunch of dudes. But there are definitely elements of Zelda games in there. I feel like it's probably the same thing with the Dragon Quest game. Yeah. They definitely respect the franchises they work on when it's not their own like Dynasty Warriors thing. I have to see what like the latest Dynasty Warriors games are like. Just because I want to see how much they've evolved. I haven't heard from them in a while. But anyways. It's been about an hour and a half. Jessica's playable, of course. Oh yeah, Jessica's one of the more iconic characters, you know? I'm just waiting for the Jade DLC to drop. Yeah, we can talk in VC tomorrow. I've got a free day. I was lucky, oh my god. And I got my schedule. I was lucky and got my schedule a bit early, so I know what days I'm working next week, so I can post that pretty early. Jade, I wish. Dude, I fucking love Jade. I believe she's better than Tifa, and I will die on this hill. And I'm not just like some zoomer that says, I'm gonna die. I'd rather die than admit this. No, I will fucking die on this hill. I will stand here, I will not back down. Tifa is fueled by nostalgia. And the fact that your dad wanked off on her. Jade is new, exciting, and she's a serious, good character. One of my streamer friends made a lewd joke. He's like, what genres they have to produce someone as hot as Jade? God, she's fucking awesome. Then again, I just love pugilist characters so much. Or with genes. Well, Jade is technically royalty, so pretty good genes. Alright, I'm just gonna get through these. I had a potluck. What kind of music do you listen to? Yes. Caramon, fuck off. Luminary is a lucky guy. Yes, he is. And by the way, thank God they gave you like actual stuff and like the definitive edition to not get pigeonholed into Jenna, who isn't there for basically the entirety of the game. Yeah, the most DQ protagonists are lucky. There's always at least that one like super hot waifu in Dragon Quest, you know? It was written on the door in Erika's room in the cafe. JP. Like, what was it? 3 really didn't have anybody except all the female designs for the classes were amazing. All the designs were amazing in all honesty. 4 had the 2 twins. 5 had Bianca. 6 had what was her name? Mila? Let's see, then 7. I don't know about 7. I know there's that one redheaded chick. 8 was obviously Jessica. 9 was a bit of a special case because the entire party was customizable. I guess you could say Stella. People fucking love Stella. I'm one of them. 10 was an MMO, but you know, I believe everyone lusts after that one Oni girl. And then 11 was Jade, definitely Jade, and Serana. You know, I'd put Veronica in there if she had her old fucking body back. Okay, let's go. I completely forgot what we were doing. Ow, my eyes. Oh wait, hold on. If I remember, there's a text message. Saxon. Had Bianca Patty, who originated DQ3. Nara. Oh yeah, I forgot Nara, but everyone always picks Bianca because she's better. Yeah, like I said, in DQ3, like all the female designs are great. But obviously, female warrior is the best. Hell yeah, man, that's the old sword and sorcery aesthetic. And it needs to come back because it's amazing. You know, the old Conan the Barbarian style. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. We're going back to Kowloon, guys. Yeah, the old Golden Axe, hot, strong warrior woman. God, I want to play fucking Golden Axe again. I never beat that game and it kicks my ass, but... God, I played that game so much on my Sega Plug and Play. I played that, Kid Chameleon, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Golden Axe is awesome. Maybe one day I'll, like, download my, like, Sega Classics collection. And we'll just play some games on that. Because there's some good ones on there. I want to also play Phantasy Star. Like the original Phantasy Star. It's on there. We'll have like a retro night. Hello. Wait, what was that name? Ocean Animal Office Lady. Jessica has a stat in DQ8 called Sex Appeal. Yeah. So does Jade and Sylvando. In 11. That's great. I mean, I'm always gonna teach Jade the martial artist moves. Because that's way more... that gets my motor revving more than the sex appeal moves, in all honesty, when she multi-kicks. And I like the idea of, like, a charm skill tree, because it's very controller, and it's very charisma-based. Very bardish. Sylvando is generally a fantastic person. Like, the world goes to shit, and he shows the importance of, like, yes, you know, Rab goes to train in the mountains to unlock vast wisdom. Jay just goes around the world wandering as a fighter, kicking the shit out of enemies. Hendrik tries to redeem himself, and then there's just Sylvando, who just wants to make everyone smile again when the world's gone to shit. And these three dudes who ask who you are. He just casually says, I'm just here to help people smile. Exactly. He's teaching us never underestimate that. Plus, from what I remember, right, he has basically like the classic like story of knights, or like knighthood, like trying to find yourself in it, which is very cool. And that's also the funny thing about Sylvando, right? Is like, you see his mannerisms. What language is in Hudi? Chinese. Like you see like how he talks and how flamboyant he is, and you think like, oh, this guy's gonna be like the joking gay character. But his sexuality never gets brought up. And he isn't really a joke character. Because, fun fact, Sylvando can in fact be charmed by Puff Puff. Implying that he goes both ways at least. Even in the darkest hours, Sylvando stays positive. Yeah. Oh, there's an item back here. Oh, that's right. We got transported out before we can get this. There's so many good characters in Dragon Quest 11 now. I think, but I don't think there's a bad one. I think Hendrik shows up a little late to the party, but yeah. Why can't we just party? You gotta smile, darling. Like, what's the point of living if you're still so serious all the time after we save the world? So you gotta be like Rock Slyde here. Look at him. Look how happy he is. He's ready to bring the slam and the jam. Yeah. Farm expansion plugin. Nice. Glad I came back for this. But, where do we go from here? Mira Hill. Guess I'm lost. Okay. Oh, we just gotta solve more cases. I can do that. Yeah, looking at now realizing it, Sylvando really brings the heart and the wholesomeness to like actually being a hero. Because again, everyone's just so fucking serious. And he teaches you that sometimes the important thing is you gotta make the people smile. Alright, let's go pick up some quests. I actually like the side quests in this one. They're a lot more like... I mean, they're not long, but they definitely got some creativity to them. Learning about digital waves. Oh boy, we're gonna do more talking, Erica? You know, for a NEET, you talk a lot. Actually, no, that makes sense. Needs seem to talk a lot. It's a request from Erica. Is this a case? An email arrived from the PC. Loads of URLs. Erica, just talk to me. Just come out of that room. I can see that VIP door. I know you're behind there. Wow. She's telling me to learn about the digital wave. I am the king of staying up all night, baby. Erica's emails contain links to sites for all the papers and articles about the digital wave. But there's too many. I'll exclude the foreign sites that... Oh, she's stripped still. I was doing a roleplay with Etrian Odyssey AI bot. It ends up in me getting isekai'd and bumping into a timid medic of all people. He's way too timid. Yeah, dude, don't you know that's how video games work? You always have to, you always have a healer companion first, because you need healers. Even if you choose to be a healer as well. And the 5 remaining ones, excluding the article that looked too difficult, narrows it down to 2. So... I'm gonna find the ninja first. Hey, look at it like this. At least she wasn't your sister and the AI didn't try to get you to fuck her like AI Dungeon. That was a huge problem. Because so many people like try to fuck their sister and stuff. That the AI just like, oh, I see. This is now your sister. Would you like to have sex with them? No, stop it. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Then AI Dungeon made like a new AI system and it just fucked itself to the point where like you might as well just write the shit yourself. With how many times you have to like, no, redo that. I wouldn't expect too much of myself. Here's what I can handle. Now I'll just hope for the best and focus on how much I can and the time left. That's the trick to all-night cramming. I can do this. The term digital wave refers to energy that carries and retains digital information and the flow therefore, or thereof. Yeah, his dementia too. Can't remember. You can't remember what you told it 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Others describe it as a wave. It's not actually known if it is a wave or particles. Experts have demonstrated its existence. However, it has not yet been harnessed for practical applications. Oh my god, but it's time for literally 2 seconds. I'm yawning. Further study is necessary. Erica and Akemi Soedo said the digital wave, or the digital shift in Shinjuku the other day was caused by amplification of digital waves. I don't know why digital waves would be concentrated under the ground in Shinjuku. And why would there be eaters in the digital shift? Digital shift, digital wave, eaters. There must be a connection somehow. Basically, a digital shift occurs where a digital wave is disrupted. Needs appear where a digital shift occurs. Suedo shows up where eaters appear, and I'm ready for bed. So late. So tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I think I've reached my limit. It's so stupid that you have to credit artists on Discord, like, what the fuck? It's not like the artist will come to me and be like, why are you using it as a profile pic? Internet artists are an interesting breed of people because you can't really trust them to get the job done. Just by nature of the platform of the internet. You hear that a lot of like VTubers like, yo, what the fuck? I've been waiting like 8 months for this picture and it's like 3 months past the time you promised. But then they like, oh, sorry, you know, my dog died. I've been having crippling depression, so, you know, I just haven't been getting onto it. Like, what the fuck? I already paid you. Do your fucking job. There's like no way for me to copyright it. And most of what I use is like 2 or 3 years old. Yeah, it's weird on Discord for like profile pics. I feel like that's just gatekeeping at that point. Then again, artists are not nice people all the time. When I first met Kyoko Kuremi in Shinjuku, she was investigating the digital wave. Oh, I'm having dreams of Kyoko again. You, plain-faced kid, stop right there. Yeah, just like that. Don't move a muscle. These are some interesting readings. Not gonna make my own icon, that takes forever. Someone can commission art for me. I do not have the money for that. Yeah, I mean, even my little, like, bouncing thing here, I pretty much drew it myself. I need to get working on the new model. Do you have time now? I want you to help me with my investigation. I'm a civilian, ma'am. You're the perfect subject for my experiments. Continue. Thanks. It would really help. Can you stand over there for me? You're actually gonna make me stand. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Now strike a pose. Okay. I will not JoJo pose. I have hazed too many nerds in this game franchise to JoJo pose. How would you pose for a photo? I hear lots of people in Japan like to make the peace sign in photos. Something like that would be fine. No. People think it started with some Olympic athletes back in the day. Yep, this is definitely Kyoko. Bringing out the Snapple facts. but it actually started out as a V for victory, assembled during the Second World War. It can symbolize either peace or war, and can even be used as an insult, depending on who uses it and where. That's true, like, generally in, like, Western cultures, giving a thumbs up is a sign of, you know, good things. But in Africa, that's basically like giving someone the middle finger. Anthropologically speaking, it's fascinating. It is actually a fascinating Snapple fact. Oh, yeah, dude. Kyoko's great. I miss being under her desk. Oh, sorry. My mind tends to wander. Back to the experiment. Just assume any pose you feel comfortable with. Well, you see, when I started out as her assistant, I really didn't have a desk. Or a stool. And, you know, I didn't just want to sit in the, like, the cup corner. So, you know, I just kind of sat under her desk while she worked. I don't think she let you be under her desk. She told me to. Just go back and watch the Let's Play. Oh, how very mundane. Fuck you, I'm not photogenic. But very suitable for this investigation. I was clearly right to choose you for this job. You're extremely mundane. I'll take full advantage of that. Oh, please do. I'm a bland man that needs a strong guiding woman to teach me how to, I don't know, do things. See, that's how bland I am. I don't even know what you do. I see. Hold on. You can relax now. Okay. Thank you. Now on to the next part. Come with me. You know, for a premise about how, like, I've lost my memories apparently and reconstructing them, I'm having a lot of flashbacks. You know, this is a funny common trope, letting the villain monologue and not striking them while they're monologuing. Yeah. Rinna did that in the Cyber Sleuth Let's Play, where she, as like Barbamon was monologuing, it's like saying like, if you join me, a quarter of the world will be yours. She just jumps and like high kicks the shit out of him while he's monologuing. Not her Digimon. Her. I saw Lich like, bitch, I'ma slap him. Yeah. Don't let them speak, that's how they cast their funny magics. Necromancy is funny magic. Just here. Can I ask you to hold this? Yo, is that a goblin these nuts? Oh, it's a stuffed toy. Cute, isn't it? But there's an interesting story behind it. Surely you've heard that every object contains a spirit. When I say object, it could be almost anything. Oh, so it's like Toy Story. From small things like stuffed toys and jewels, to big things like buildings. They all have one. The reason people form such strong emotional attachments to fluffy stuffed toys is because they are more easily possessed by such spirits. As someone with a bachelor's degree in psychology, I'm more from the psychological angle than the spiritual angle here, lady. Think about magic and RPGs nowadays is you don't have to even chant the words. Wizards can just point their fingers and stuff. Yeah, and that kind of doesn't make it fun, right? Like, there's no, like, a risk for casting spells. You know, like, in Dragonlance, like, there's a character, Raceland Magear, I've talked about him, where he, like, dumped all his physical stats and, like, turbocharged his intelligence. And they stressed, like, we have to protect the wizard because he has to chant and he's left open because he chants, he has to use special materials, and he has to do, like, physical gestures. And if he does not do it perfectly, then the spell will fizzle out and it won't work, or worse, he'll fuck up the spell and something even worse may happen. Yeah, because everything has potential to kill you. Although wizards tend to be broken in Soulsborne games. Just because they do just the sheer amount of damage they do. I acquired this toy especially from my investigation. Magic got nerfed in Elden Ring, and yet I hear it's still pretty crazy. Which is the weird part. In fact. No, not faith magic. I loved faith magic. That was the cool magic. Why does this happen to me? I just want to be a support cleric in video games. And this happened in Dragon Age. This is happening in FromSoft games, where clerics get the shaft. Oh, there's my mind going off on a tangent again. I need to focus. I've been talking about clerics. I really like playing support characters, if you couldn't tell. Do you know about the Heal Sluts Discord server? The what? Sorry to keep you waiting. I got some good data. What? You're worried. You want me to finish what I was talking about earlier? Yeah, I mean, like the way you're talking about like this doll, like this little stuffed animal's possessed. I don't need an Annabelle situation. Did you hear about the touch grass wizard class? I did not. I like the name though. Wait, you mean druids? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But relax. That was just a joke. I expect the readings to fluctuate if I scared you and directed your attention to the toy. It's actually just an ordinary, everyday stuffed toy. That doesn't necessarily prove that objects don't contain spirits, though. There's a legend that says that objects become occupied by spirits after 100 years. Based on that, I can only deduce that a relatively new object like this toy wouldn't be possessed. Although it's possible that objects can be possessed by something other than a spirit. By which I mean a demon. Okay, on to the next place. See, here's the problem I'm having with this whole section here. Is, this game is very good at tying things back in, so I'm curious where this is gonna go. Actually, in Odyssey 3, the post-game boss is literally Cthulhu. Because when you encounter it, it says that it is crossing from another dimension. Oh, that's sick. I do love me some Lovecraftian style. But what was that one, like, RPG is like Cthulhu Saves the World? Got a badass soundtrack. Oh, I thought that guy was a clown for a second. Like, what the fuck is this, like, brown-clad clown? Oh wait, can I buy shirts here? Because this was a clothing store. I can. Oh, I can get a Jimmykin shirt, guys. Gomamon, Gatomon, Tentomon, Palmon, Biomon. Tribal tee. Yo, Game Life tee. Kowloon. Baseball shirt. Football shirt. Japan tee. Zaxxon t-shirt. Demons t-shirt. Steam D. Black S. Akiba F. Mast M. Nakano stripes. Victory Ichida. Beelzemon emblem. Summoner camp. I guess I'll buy this one. And, well, I don't have a Pentamon. And I guess I'll buy this one just to see what it looks like. We'll go change our clothes later. Probably stick with the base clothes because I do kind of like the overcoat. There you are. You should be just fine. Memorize what I'm about to say. I will forget it. Okay. Wata Gilui Tahalunafu Situ Lufu. I probably shouldn't have said that without knowing what I just say. I might have cursed myself. Haji Luji Fajil Mongan. That's all. You couldn't memorize it. I'm not saying that again. Don't get it wrong. I'll be watching from a distance. Say it out loud enough for me to hear. I remember that. I remember the C2Lu. Nice. Carry on. Next line was Mongan. Remember Mongan. Good work. Guess I got it right. I play enough visual novels to know when they're trying to pull a gotcha on me. And the good old, haha, you weren't really paying attention. All finished. Well done. That's the end of my investigation. Looking at the results, the readings here are definitely abnormal. I wonder if something's happening or about to happen. It's fascinating stuff. Certainly worth looking into. I'd better get moving. Oh, forgive me. Thanks for your help, kid. Because of you, I have a good chance of witnessing something very interesting. There's no time to lose. Thanks again. You want to know what the experiment was about? I was taking digital wave readings. The what? I'm confident I'll be able to detect anomalous fluctuations in the digital wave in Shinjuku. You just happened to be passing by, so I thought I'd use you to verify my assumptions. The digital wave reacts with human brain waves and bioelectricity, but this anomaly is something else. It's on a completely different scale. Basically, you've shown that your presence doesn't interfere with the digital wave at all. The quickest way it would have been for me to test it on myself. But it's not really practical for me to be the subject as well as the experimenter. Yeah, you don't want the prison experiment situation going on. You don't get involved with the actual experiment. It was lucky that she showed up. Almost as if fate itself had a part to play. Are you a scientist? I'm a scientist. A scientist. Similar in that I, too, search for the truth. But I like to think of myself more as a truth seeker than a scientist. I have a very peculiar range of interest. I'm not cut out for the academic side of things. Yes, zombie with 9,999 HP. And it can deal... Oh my god. What's your name so I can know the name of the woman in my dreams I'm gonna see tonight? There's no need for names. I'm just a lowly detective. A cyber sleuth. It's my mission to gather as much information as possible to learn the truth about events in the real world and cyberspace. Maybe we'll meet again one day, kid. Oh god, I hope so. And that was my bizarre encounter with that detective.
I returned from the trenches.
Welcome back.
I'm now playing Skyrim, and remember the Cade?
Yeah.
He's gonna be living with me for 3 days. He's flying over to He's flying over to Kentucky from fucking Cali. So yeah.
That's gonna be a culture shock.
No, it shouldn't for him.
Yeah,
But
I
he is
mean,
like 6'4", so I'm kind of scared. I'm a measly 5'11".
you under 6 foot short person.
Oh,
I
I'm not
say
gonna
as
dox your
even
height, but goddamn.
yeah, I'm not very tall.
The fact this man gets more game than me, or more stable game, I should say, is concerning.
Oh no, hold on, because he is from California. His standards
No,
just
you. I'm
might be
talking about
skewed.
you, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Cade.
No, Cade is. I don't even know anymore. I don't talk to him like about that shit. All he does is make fun of me for liking femboys, which is you know what?
I
I'm
mean,
fine with that. I'm
I mean,
fine with
isn't
that.
that isn't that the hip cool thing now?
I mean, if it looks like a chick and has a dick, I ain't gonna complain. This is the best of both worlds. Worlds. Can you tell I've drank more since I left?
Yeah. Well, we'll say you didn't miss much. I ranted about video games while you've been gone.
I know, I listened. Always assume at least one of your viewers is just me in the corner.
That's friendship right there. Padding your friend's streamer stats.
Dog, I ain't got anything else to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, fuck. I hate Vancian magic now. I have 13 spells left. Fuck.
I mean, those are gonna be 13 powerful spells.
I mean, fast healing brings me from 0 health to max health, so I'll take it. But at the same time, fuck.
But at the same time, that's one of my 20 casts. It'll get better when your like magicka actually increases your spell castings.
I have like 300 magicka band.
And then when you get up later, you can choose like a scale of, do I want more spells for less damage, or do I want more damage for less spells? Age of games have awful defense too, where they gotta be like paper because they're rogues. They're sneaky. That's their whole thing. Like they're super sneaky, but if they get caught, they're dicked.
Damn, what
Someone's
if I try to play Cyberpunk with a controller again?
the community area. God, fucking. God, the mature women in this game are fucking amazing, dude. Kyoko with her fantastic booty shorts and hippie sunglasses. And then Mirai, who's just basically a sexy librarian. A sexy IT girl, you know?
Dog, I'm
Oh.
kind of jealous of the fucking girl I went on a date with today.
Nice that.
She's straight up at a frat party right now. But like the bitch of it is like she don't sleep around, so like my mind is like everywhere. Your boy jealous of someone that they just met, goddamn. I'm also like 7 beers deep, but we're not talking about that.
Do you think women butt chug? Because I know like frat boys do it.
Interesting you mention this.
Oh no.
We actually talked about this earlier. No, women don't do that because there's a lot of things that could happen, specifically yeast infections. I actually
Sure.
learned this from my ex, so not even this chick that I'm talking to now. But they do keg stands fairly often.
I was
But
gonna make a joke about like how men just have a proclivity for shoving things up their ass. uh, anyways, continue.
But yeah, no. So it's there's a lot of health issues that go involved with butt chugging if you're a female, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
But guarantee this woman will end up more drunk than me by 1 a.m. because I'm cutting myself off after this next one. Do you want to know what this
After this next one.
bitch fucking told me? If we hang out tomorrow, she's bringing over like fucking four locos, which was like these drinks are made to fuck you up. I drank one maybe a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it put me on my ass. Partially because I haven't drank in a while, but the other part because it's a fucking four loco. So I'm kind of scared if she brings some over tomorrow if we decide to hang out. I'm scared for my life, actually.
She's trying to kill me. Like every other woman in my life.
God damn.
I have seen Niho Kazuki. That was a few years ago, but it was interesting from what I've seen. A hacker's
Yeah.
justice.
Cyberpunk with a controller is not the play. Fuck that.
That's the only way I know how to play it, buddy.
I mean, I'm using my fucking gay ass Japanese poster controller, and it's like, please reconnect your controller. No.
So there's Exen for him. This guy's giving me memory up. Let's go. I might be too good at this game, Vulcan, because I can't evolve my mons. Because I just don't have enough memory.
How much memory does your computer have? I'm only assuming like 8 to 12 gigs.
I don't know. But, I mean, like, in-game, like, memory as a mechanic.
Oh,
Memory is, like... So, more evolved Digimon take up more memory, and your party size is limited to your memory. So, for example, I have 2 ultimate level Digimon, which is, like, the second highest possible stage, and then a rookie, which is, like... It's basically a baby, and I can't evolve it because I'll run out of memory.
mm.
I'm too good at this. My Digimon are too strong. You know, Yugo, I know you're totally 100% definitely a guy, but you know, you kind of got a nice ass.
Leave the men to me, okay?
Men, right. You haven't seen that part in the Cyber Sleuth Let's Play. It's like
I'll take what I can get.
it's like a Naoto situation. Remember when I played that? It's like, man, you know, Naoto, you're a boy, but you kind of got a nice ass.
Shit.
You just casually say that, Bible thumb. This is the... Look, you'll
Ugh.
understand why later. I'll tell you when
And
you're
that's
older.
it. That's it. I'm playing the forest. I want to be traumatized even more tonight.
Just remember, Vulcan, when that 3-legged lady gives you the gun, you take it out and you shoot her.
Bro, I think I just have a thing for women with problems.
That's most men.
Because, like, my first girlfriend only had one arm.
Mm-hmm.
My second was just fucking a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if this shit with this next woman works out, she's on fucking actual antipsychotic meds.
Like, this is like, okay, you know, evolution states, like, you know, we grow and we overcome, right? And, like, we do things to avoid, like, things that are dangerous to us as a species. Men still have not figured out to stay away from dangerous women.
Bro, but they're so hot.
I know.
Like, come on. Bright red, dyed hair. Come on.
Red hair is
My
peak.
taste in women is genuinely dangerous for everybody. Not just mental health, but physical health too.
I still got back problems from being under that desk.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. And this isn't a different desk. This is one I was talking about earlier either. She's not an easy person to find. Oh shit.
Yo, I get paid Tuesday. I finally have money again.
Why are my friends so weird? It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We may be weird, but we're free, you know?
I'm mildly insane. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. You know, I may have, like, stared into the eyes of God and I didn't like it and it made me insane, but you know. But now I know.
Sober me is Shakespeare. Or not sober. Drunk me is Shakespeare.
On your Kowloon level 1.
Sober me is like a war criminal. Sober me and drunk me don't like each other. I actually write notes. I shit you not. I think there's an actual personality issue.
Oh, did your PS4 overheat? Reminds me of the good old red ring of death, you know?
All right, Jackie, can you hurry up and die, please? I wanna actually get to the fun part of the game.
I did all the gigs in that small little area before I even, like, talked to Jackie about that whole situation.
Bro, Jackie is such a bitch.
What's the point of calling it PS4 Pro if there's anything pro about it? Branding.
The fact my PS4, well, not mine, my brother's PS4 is still kicking is amazing to me.
Dude, I got an Xbox 360 that's still kicking. Oh wait,
You know
this
what?
is...
My little war criminal of a computer is still kicking, even though I think I need to put more fluid in the fucking liquid cooler.
Why must it become a jet engine? I mean, when you look at the development of the PS4, you wonder, like, how the fuck did they even get this thing to work? Of course, that's always been Sony's thing. Like, did the PS2 have good games on it? Absolutely. Do game developers openly admit that they downgraded all of their games just to be on the PS2? Yes. It's got good games, but holy fuck, dude, was it a shit console?
Also, Hawk, I can say, now that I'm drunk enough to actually be honest,
Mhm.
softer women, as you put it, and not safe for work,
Yeah.
I can understand the appeal.
There you go, see?
Totally haven't been closeted in that regard ever in my entire life.
Like I'm just saying, as a man that has a thing for moms, you know, low roundness is good.
I mean, and like being super fit is just completely, it's not possible later in life unless you're just cracked.
And let's be real, we're all getting dad bods when we get older.
Bro, I had a dad bod like 3 months ago. Now I'm just really skinny to the point where it's kind of dangerous. But that means I can order Taco Bell again this weekend. So fuck yeah. Fuck it, we ball. Oh god damn it. The fuck am I gonna do for dinner tomorrow? Fuck.
I can send you some day old cold pizza.
It'll be 4 days old by the time it gets to me.
Oh, this is level 2. We don't want to be here. Oh wait, no, there's a little robot thingy. Let's go get that. Wake up, Robot Jones. What? Why can't I not? Why can I not restore? What do I need for that? Have a vaccine Digimon at champion level or higher. I guess that makes sense. I'll come back to that. Okay, so then she's gotta be
Man,
down
why
here.
can't 2077 be our modern day dystopia?
I don't want that.
I'd rather have it over whatever the fuck. I can't say that, it's too political for Twitch.
Cyberpunk is incredibly dark.
Twitch chat, just so you know, I have very anarchist views, even though I am government property.
I mean, isn't that like thing like when you work for the government, you realize how much you hate it? It's like whenever you just like look at American history and like, for example, the government funded cheese mines, you realize, wow, these politicians have no clue what they're fucking doing.
Yo, you reminded me of something. I have a fucking Instagram video I'm sending you.
Off looking
It's
Zaxxon
your
hacker.
fault for mentioning cheese.
Vulcan pawn of the government. So many cats. 1, 2, 3. So many. Oh.
I am in fact government property.
Those Zaxxon hackers have glazed eyes and are muttering themselves. What can I do? Slap their
I am a
nuts.
psyop. I am your recruiter. Join the army. Kill yourself. Go to war for bullshit ideals that mean nothing to the entirety of the U.S. I need to shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Join for the base bunnies, you know? That
Yes,
kind of thing.
join for easy pussy that will give you an absolute every ST under the sun.
Yeah. Join for the women that are definitely there and 100% real and attracted to the military men.
Remember, if someone with an ASVAB waiver because they're genuinely retarded and have Down syndrome can join the army, so can you.
Join to discover Area 51.
Air Force for that one. I
When was
defer
the
you to my associate.
when was the raid on Area 51? Because I feel like there would be some people that would be
21.
dumb enough to like, and like the 10-year anniversary, go and try and do it again.
It was 2021, I believe. Actually, Area 51 raid. I can't type. I'm too drunk. Date. 2019.
Damn. Because
I've known you fuckers almost that long. God damn.
I remember talking to people in college about that. Because, you know, I was apparently the only one that knew anything about internet culture. So I was like the guy people came to.
Damn, I'm genetically predispositioned to understand Russian. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm probably genetically engineered to, you know, understand German.
Ironic, because I speak more German than you could ever understand.
I mean, it's like I got like a quarter German in me, and then there's a lot of German people where I live. French people too.
Ja, ich spreche Sie Deutsch.
Speaking the Deutsch.
Ja, nein.
I can't tell you how many people I've worked with at the pharmacy, and their names are like Nikolai and Vladimir, dude.
I mean, that just makes sense for your state.
Yeah. I mean, what is it like up in Washington? There's a lot of Norwegians just because the climate is similar.
To Norway I go.
My dad will join you. He's always wanted to go to Norway.
Like, man, I just need good genetics in my family. I'm the last hope for my entire bloodline. And I don't think a goth fucking pseudo muscle mommy is the answer. Did dodge a bullet with my ex though. She had fucking dyslexia, so at least that won't be my bloodline.
Dyslexic.
Yeah. Bitch could see shapes in full 3D. Which I can too, but I can read, so I win. I just have the tism. Motherfucker. Autism runs in my family.
Now you can make me run all the way back, huh? Okay. Like, seriously? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the funny thing about the PS4 is like, you look at the overlay, it's not very intuitive. And the reason for that is because they didn't let the various departments at Sony talk to each other. And they had a sort of culture that made it like you had to like one up each other. So pretty much no one talked to each other. And so they just kind of had to like finagle everything together. And it did not come out well. He just builds up because the console is like a brick. Yeah. I mean, aren't most consoles like a brick though?
I mean, the Series X is literally a computer tower, but without the computer benefits.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just consoles in a nutshell though, isn't it? PC without being a PC. Okay, can't go that way. Prick sitting in the sun. God, I love that Slyde just shoulder tackles someone like a football player. Feels good, man. God, I love the environment colors. Like, I know it's the same environment, but at least now they're making effort to make it not all just like blue. Like this one's got like a nice like what do you call this? Like a magenta and a red. That's nice. There's one that was like an orange and a deep blue. Farm expansion plugin for the farm I'm not using.
Okay, I am cutting myself off. I have drank too much.
So be a Dominion battle. Make sure you have 3 battle members. I'll probably be fine. Oh, I've seen Violence Jack. I know this is going. A supermodel versus the rapist bikers and the rapist businessmen.
Huh?
And then there's just Violence Jack who brutally murders all of them and protects all the wasteland supermodels. I feel like if I was a female mage in Hawk's party, he would always try to sneak a peek at my skirt. No, I respect my party members. I'm the support. The guy... Vulcan knows this. I was basically the team mom when we played Pathfinder.
No, I'm gonna second Kazuki here. He'd absolutely look at everything. He may not, but he will. He will. But that's every man.
Yeah. High-handed voice, who you calling scumbags? This is the leader of Dreamin. I don't think you fully grasp the seriousness of the situation. You're on our turf, and we've got you surrounded. He can't help you now. Off you go. Run away with your tail between your legs. I'm a reasonable grown-up. I'm willing to overlook you kids' rude behavior this time. I think Dragon Quest does over-the-top puns sometimes. Oh, you mean like Queen Friesabel, ruler of Sniffelheim? Or that the priest that allows you to change your class is called Jack of all trades, Abby?
Oh my god.
Or that the noble woman, her name is Marion, and her doll takes over her life as marionette. Queen Voluptua, yeah, Swine
Okay.
Dimples is straight up just Hogwarts.
Okay, I'm out of here for the night. God fucking speed.
Alright, take care, man. I came here all by myself. I wanted to make things up to the group. I didn't even call Yugo. I can easily handle a few scumbags like you. You talk big, but you'll change your tune soon enough. Wanna know Stella's Japanese name? Isn't it Sandy? What's that? It smells so sweet. No. Ugh. Damn, Cosbeater. Not even a Japanese sounding name. I think that's what makes it exotic. Look, I am quite the Stella fan. I know her real name. I know what name I have to look up on the special sites. Oh, Yuko. That's not appropriate. Wow. You love me most of all? That makes me so happy. Oh, this is awkward. She's acting strangely. It's just like the hackers from before. Oh no. There you go. Kids get so cranky when they don't get enough sleep. Sweet dreams. It's a gang of Cosbys. Oh god, am I gonna have like weird vision quests now? That's what happened to sniveling brats who mess with grown-ups. I feel like Yuji Horii, creator of Dragon Quest, just looked at Gyaru and was like, yeah, turn that into a fairy nail artist. Yeah, there was something on the wiki that mentioned something like the design, like, do something outlandish or something. Oh no, it was like, he heard the quote of, isn't it wonderful being a gal? And he was like, make a character based off of that. Hey, wake up. Oh god. This is not what I wanted from my vision quest. Where's the Native American that teaches me how to turn into a dragon? I was calling you, but you wouldn't wake up. But your sleeping face is so cute, lazy bones. Stop it, I don't like this. Don't be playful with me, I do not like you. Dragon Quest is cool because it's more Western and European themes. Yeah, because it was inspired by games like Ultima, which was a Western RPG. What time are you coming back today? I miss you so much when you're away. Stop this. Sorry if it sounds selfish. You don't mind, do you? You're not Erica. What? Who else could I be? I'm your one and only Erica, right? No, fuck you. You're not my type of woman. Oh no, we're not related. She's, they say she's the brother of Ryuji, who's like the leader. I know, shocking because we look very similar. I thought that we were siblings before I played this. Everything's going fuzzy. My rage is clearing my mind. I'm focusing. Hey Hawk, could you do something for me? Tell me your account password. No, fuck you. If you tell me, I'll do anything you want. And I do mean any. That's enough, sweet dreams. Do it, do it, Machine Dramon. Yeah. Hugo ain't got time for thoughts. Elemental damage is a big thing in Etrian Odyssey. There's so many ways to element seek. And you make enemies weak to that element. Nice. Lowering resistances is very important if you have like a system of like, this is a pyromancer, this is a cryomancer. I think more games should explore that. You awake now? That was a close shave. Hugo, why are you here? You found the hideout, but it looks like things got a bit too much for you. You always rush in without thinking. We won't worry about you. Hugo. Okay, Faye's kind of cute. I was put off by the hair, but I'm starting to like her. Although I'm bored of elemental spells, I prefer spells that are just pure magic energy. I know a while back, because I have RPG Maker, I tried doing stuff like that, where like, yeah, there are elemental spells, but there's also like non-elemental magic spells, but they usually have like an extra like oomph to them. Like, cheap one is kind of like instant, like small chance of instant death. Oh no, magic missile, especially like Pathfinder and stuff, is not weak because it never misses. That's guaranteed damage. It's Hugo from Saxon. You must be the leader of Dreamin. Your crimes end here. And I'll make you pay for ruining the sanctity of Eden. Oh, so you're mad that we messed up your personal sandbox? And I see you've brought lots of little friends. You shouldn't underestimate grown-ups, you know. Oh, they have a phantom on. That's not what I was expecting when there's that sweet smell in the dream aesthetic. Phantom on. I see. Excuse me. So you're the one behind the hypnotic dreams. You alter their consciousness and then steal their account details and passwords. I never knew Digimon were capable of such things. It can't be just an ordinary Digimon. How would you change its programming? We grown-ups have our ways. You are fixated on this grown-up thing. It would be cool if you could add elements to Magic Missile, or even make it stronger in DQ9. Channel Anger greatly raises your magical might. Yeah. I think elements to Magic Missile. I know in like... So there's a Pathfinder First Edition conversion for Final Fantasy. And one of the things is like if there's an elemental bolt spell. And you can learn that spell multiple times, but each time you do, it has to be a different element. Which would be cool, like you can learn them all if you want to be a blaster. Or thematically you want to be like a wind and fire mage or something. Or fire and ice. It doesn't matter how many of you kids there are. You're no match for us. I'll show you. After all, it's an adult's job to teach children good manners. You're nothing but a cancer in cyberspace. Don't hold back. Take them down. We'll purge Eden of our enemies. Hell yeah, now you're speaking my language. Oh, right, this was a, right. I forgot this was a Dominion battle. Nope, I'll go up front. Everyone push forward. Oh jeez, they have 15 points already. What the fuck? I'll go down here. I don't care if people try to battle me. Do it, bitch. Show me what you've got. Yo, you only got one boy? That's cute. Give him the defense penetrating move. Those usually hurt really bad. That did not hurt a lot. Give him the genocide attack. Spit on him. Oh, you're hosed now, buddy. You go, what do you have? You have specifically Machine Dramon. Could've sworn you had more than that, but okay. Could've sworn you had a Rise Greymon. That's cute. Why? D&D's first edition must have have been very basic. It was. Are you sure you want to do this, son? Are you sure about this? Just bap him. This ain't your fight, king. There's nearly 4 spells. Thief has short sword and leather armor. There is a game called Dungeon Crawler Classics, which does something like that. Where the alignments are more just chaos and... That did not kill him, what the fuck? There's like chaos and law. There was warrior, wizard, and rogue, and your alignment also determined like what you were. Fuck. But also, so it was very basic stuff. But it's a fun system too. Old D&D is corny, but I love it. Oh, it's great, dude. Okay, Faye, what do you have? You've got an actual team on you. Nice. Of course, all fucking virus types. And mine being a fairy for a D&D session. Fairies can be cool. And their general size would probably be an interesting way of playing the game. Numbers game, come on. God, that move is so cool. Gotta be careful, people could try to capture me and squish me. He starts at the back again. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Take out their law. Take out their boss. Fairy sell for a lot, apparently. Hey man, you gotta get that fairy dust. Come on, baby. Now that's a katana. Fuck. Always went off lethal. Never lucky. Baby rage. Fight me. I dare you. That's cute. Too bad you're a nerd that don't know how to play no football. We got fairy dust from Stella. You get a nail job. Well, you know, that's the thing, right? Is like, I mean, I probably talked about this, how there's apparently one quest where Stella gets high on fairy dust. And she snorts it like cocaine. Oh, you're losing it, kids. Actually, can I just... Yep. Fairy nip. And, you know, also, I wouldn't mind getting a nail job from Stella, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Dot, dot, dot. How dare you kids get in my way? Adult or child, it makes no difference. No one should be allowed to abuse Eden. Pay for your crimes in the real world. Using a dying Digimon as a shield. Despicable. I didn't make it do anything. I never have. What do you mean? You know what else was an awesome game? Golden Sun. I've heard a lot of people love Golden Sun. I've never played one of them though. They're honest to goodness RPGs. Nice. Phantomon has never been my servant. It's been my partner right from the start. It did everything of its own free will. It's my business partner. This crime is a joint Digimon-human undertaking. It was all Phantomon's idea to just scam gullible humans and steal their money. Digimon don't have free will. You must think we're stupid. There's really no role-playing aspect in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, since they're all OCs. Yeah. I mean, there was the materia system where you can mix and match and learn skills that you like. Well, I don't know if it's like that, because I haven't really seen any gameplay of Rebirth, just because I don't like Final Fantasy VII. Such relationships are completely unheard of. That, and I heard that the sales for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth are not doing well. Now you realize just how little you kids know. Free will or not, what you did is a crime. Faye, take care of Phantomon. Go kill him. Really, Final Fantasy VII is legendarily popular among fans? That's one of the problems I have, is that game is so fucking overhyped to shit. Because, like, I mean, you even, like, look at the history of that game, it's like, Sony pumps so much marketing into it, it makes you wonder if, like, the game is really good. Or people were told it was good, they believed it because that's the only knowledge they have of it. And then it just kind of had, like, this aura of, like, it's one of the greatest fucking games of all time. And then people just believe it, you know? You really are stupid. But what else can you expect from a bunch of kids? We're not the bad ones in all this. Eden is just so easy to abuse. Know that you're still bad because you're abusing Eden. And you're stealing actual, like financial information from people. If you want to blame anyone, blame Eden itself. Don't blame me for hurting people. Blame the laws that allow me to. I don't know, it's a well-made game. I just don't think it's Game of the Year material. Yeah. Get out of here. Never set foot in Eden again. Ooh. Time to leave. They're getting away. Don't worry, Faye. I hacked their account data. It doesn't matter where they run. We can track them down later. As long as they're in Eden, it's impossible for them to hide from us. This terrible business is resolved now. Good work, everyone. Hugo, what about the Phantomon? Oh. He's swinging like a cornered rat. Could still be a threat. Shall I get rid of it? I'll take it. I'll teach you to love again. We haven't got any other choice. There aren't any laws for punishing Digimon. But if we let it go, it might just go and scam more people. People want games that they value their time playing. If there's a reason Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate got the appreciation they got. Yeah, because there's just a lot of quality and a lot of bang for your buck. No. I won't let it get off that lightly. Doesn't matter that's a Digimon. It committed a crime against Eden. If the law can't punish it, I will. I never knew there was anything like that here. Me neither. I've never seen it before. Is that an avatar? It's not moving at all. It gives me the creeps. Let's just get out of here. He turned it into a statue. Not to mention Souls games use some pretty old mechanics like dying if you fall in the water. It's been around for a while. Isn't that like a big thing in Dragon's Dogma 2? Where like if you go in the soup, it like kills you brutally? The brine. You really helped us out. No? I could have sworn I saw like pawns fall in the water and like the water became evil or something. Maybe it's special water or something. So I remember there was like... Send up somewhere else sometimes or back at the shore. So I remember there's like... Apparently there's like a dragon's curse. That eventually your pawn will just start like stealing money from everyone else. And like looting as their priority and eventually blows up. Apparently the brine's how you clean it or cure it. I'll make sure I let Ryuji know. I've taken care of it. Freezing an avatar. You've got a devious mind, Hugo. That is a fate worse than death. It's still conscious, but it can't move at all. That might be even crueler than its owner's punishment. I'll let it go once it shows signs of remorse. I'm not that cruel. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up until that point, though. You don't approve of this punishment? It's kind of fucked up, buddy. It's too bad we're not on the same page. I know what Eden's creators wanted. They wanted to make people happy. They wouldn't want it to be used for evil. Dreamin is just one of the many organizations using Eden to do bad things. Human or Digimon, Only eliminate anyone or anything that corrupts Eden. Did you get the picture I DM'd you? I haven't checked my Discord since I've been streaming. Even if that means I have to do the... Even if that means I have to be the bad guy. Contradict... Whatever. That's more the evil against evil. The evil for evil. Oh, Jesus. I don't get strong enough to help you. Teach me all kinds of cool stuff. This time, where is St. Peter's Basilica? What? St. Pete, I don't know, the Vatican? It's from a gacha game, which sucks because a lot of gacha games have good gameplay. The ones I've played, you know, like Genshin Impact and Fate Grand Order, the gameplay's not good. I knocked out some Japanese players when I was playing Champions. Give me that memory up. Give it to me. Oh, god damn it, I was afraid of this. I just wanted to just turn the game off, but I wanted the memory up. Tomorrow is the grand final of the National High School Programming Championship, in which the most highly skilled students go head-to-head. This year's finalists are Nishinomori High School and the reigning champion, Inoden High School. These longtime rivals have been alternating championships for the last 7 years, but who will take the crown this time? I wonder who will win this year. What do you think? I don't know. You could show more enthusiasm. The whole school's fired up. It's not that I'm not interested. It's just the standards aren't that high. Erica's already building programs like that halfway through elementary school. Yeah, but you know, she's, where do I put this? Erica plays a lot of Factorio. You know she's a special case. What is it with you two? I used to go to Inoden High School. Oh, we also gotta go look at our outfits. Oh, lame. I thought I was gonna keep the coat. Why would I ever take the coat off? It's so cool. It's like the one good thing about this character's design. Oh, wait, no. Memory up. Okay. To the Digilab. Let's evolve some of our boys while we're here. What is this? Three-piece? Let's get Hippogriffmon. Honestly, the female character just looks like a gender bent, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the weird part. Why did I make a Caramon? Why did I make a Caramon? Here's the meaning to go fuck yourself. I fuck myself every night, Mr. President. Alright, this is Kimba. So... that's right, he's gonna be Leomon. You're gonna be an Ogremon. Why did I make a Karamon? I guess for the Platinum Sukamon. These stats look familiar. I wonder what this could be implying. Lilithmon isn't evil even though she's a devil Digimon. She's literally the embodiment of the sin of lust. Is often associated with doing evil things. Though I believe she is tied with Ophanimon, like a fallen Ophanimon is Lilithmon. And an ascended Lilithmon is Ophanimon. So. She just wants to be evil. I think that makes her evil. Metal Armor Blade, that sounds badass. Okay, so 4 pieces, 12. Damn it. She just wants to be loved. Love and lust are 2 different things, my friend. Take it from me. Oh, the Vatican was correct. Nice. Oh, anyways. That's probably a good place to call it. We've been going for about 3 hours. We got some new mounds. I just realized this entire time that this was muted. Whoops. Oh well, it's just me mashing the dialogue button. I do most of the voices anyways. No, I do all of the voices basically. I'll hurry tomorrow for you. Yep. So, I don't have the stream schedule posted yet, but like I mentioned at the start of stream, excuse me, I was lucky and I got my hours for next week. So probably by tomorrow I'll put up the streaming schedule for the following week, or for next week. So, yeah. Let me turn some music on. Make sure you can hear it. Yep. Oh, is this some future funk? Okay, I can dig this. But anyways, I don't know what... Okay, never mind, I don't like this. I don't know what we'll be playing next stream. We might try and play some more Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow.
Cracked windshield on your new car?
Oh my god. An ad, are you fucking serious? There. Okay. Back to what I was saying. I don't know what we'll be playing. Maybe some Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow. I'd really want to play that game. But Jabral City lagged my game out. And it's just that area. Now that I brought it up this stream, I'll probably like try testing out some retro stuff and playing some of that, because that could be fun. Other than that, I don't really know if there's anything much to talk about. Cracked a windshield. On your new car, cast crack. Yeah. I cast a mend crack. It has more offensive capabilities than you think. Everyone's always like, ooh, I cast testicular torsion. I'm gonna cast a mend butt crack. Mend crack on your crack. Well, anyways, with that charming insight, I'm gonna say take care, everybody. It's been fun. And I'm gonna check something, because we got 3 people in here. one of the VTubers I watched was doing like a birthday stream celebration thing, but they're not streaming anymore, so I guess we won't read in that. Anyways, for those that stopped by and watched, thank you very much. It's always greatly appreciated when there's any form of participation, even if you're a lurker. The numbers are going up slowly but surely, and that's a fantastic thing, and it still staggers me a little bit that it's happening. So, thank you all very much. Take care. I'm gonna rent a convertible, and then you can just jump in through there.
You know what? Yeah, I like that idea. Look,
They can't run. They won't be able to run my plates. I mean, they'll be able to trace the fact that I bought a rental car, but
Who cares?
it's fine. It's just the CIA. Look, as long as we can get across seas before they find us, we're good.
just gotta get up to the Canadian border.
Or yeah, just make it cross country. I'd rather go to Mexico. It'd be harder to find us.
Yeah. What's in Mexico, Frog? Mexicans.
Exactly. And then we'll head down to like Central America or something.